Alright, and it is officially 1 o'clock in the morning. Hello everybody, welcome to the very first episode of Sad with the Boys, that's what it's called, right?
Sad with the
First
Boys.
ever episode. My name is Drew Rushline, and I'm here with the two lovely ladies who introduced me to the Sadbois. Introduce yourselves, boys.
I'm co-founder Mitch Satterfield.
I am other co-founder Cyrus.
Don't you like long walks on the beach? We all three of us like long walks on the beach.
We really are some chill people.
It's kind of a given. What? I don't know if the mic picked that up.
We're pretty chill. We like to walk on beaches, eat popcorn.
You know, people say they like long walks on the beach, but like they'll get out there for like an hour and then get bored. Like I'm talking, you better bring a tent to the beach with you, please.
You better
okay?
bring your Jesus sandals out there because we're walking.
Your
for
jandals?
miles.
Those are called. I actually had a joke with that in my church. They're
Air
called
Jesus?
jandals. Air Jesus.
Yeah.
So Jesus had a shoe company in another life, maybe.
No, in this
I mean, he's
life.
carpenter, so like, wood shoes.
I did forget about that. Yeah. I feel like I'm like the most religious person here. I don't know. I don't actually know about you guys,
You
but
probably are.
I go to church like semi-frequently. I haven't been to a Sunday service. I go to youth group a lot. I'm actually going on a trip to Salisbury. We stay on this campus, and just like it's called Move. It's the last week of July.
I've done that before.
Oh, that's fun.
We've done what? Gone on a trip.
I went
Oh.
on a trip to the beach though.
I've
That's
been
the
on
only
like
trip I
many
went on.
a church trip.
I was raised like semi-religiously. Like, I went to when I was younger.
Oh my god!
Good man.
Relax, this is our podcast.
I'll be right back.
Man, this is our first podcast, and it's going quite well, as you can see. Give me the popcorn. So yeah, no, I was
this podcast got so much worse when Drew fucking died.
no, but like when
tongue.
I was younger, when I went to this elementary school, and it was like Catholic, like really Catholic, and then I went to a Christian private school. So I was like raised really religiously, and yet wouldn't call myself that religious personally. But it does open my eyes.
That way?
Yeah, like it opens my eyes to religion. But like personally, I don't know.
I do practice religion, but I don't do that much. I haven't gone to church in a while.
No, I'm just kidding. I still have a popcorn kernel at the back of my tongue. Do you ever get that?
Yeah, I get
Oh
that.
yeah. Cool
Like when
verse.
it's upside down.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Popcorn. This popcorn is good.
Honestly, 1 a.m. popcorn. Nice.
This was a good idea to bring food. What is this?
Yeah.
We've been sitting
Whoever
here-
brought the Boom Chicka Pop.
That's me.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. Sorry.
This son of a bitch was on the back of my throat. This one here.
That's hot.
I just threw my DNA on your floor.
I'll take it for later.
So we
Save it
should,
for later when you're gonna clone me.
Maybe.
I say we should probably kind of explain the
I think one of
origin
these is enough.
of
The
Sad
origin
with
of
the Boys.
Sad Boys.
I don't know any. Well, I mean, they told me about this, but I'm not in a place where I can explain it. I just like. I like talking, so you two go right ahead.
I'll let Mitch
The-
start
the
second.
past-
Mitch is the oldest member.
The past of the Sad Boys was a long journey, including me and another friend, Jake Wales, who will be featured in this podcast in future episodes, most likely.
Definitely, I mean, we have to have.
Yeah.
Jake on
Well,
here.
every sad boy is gonna
Every
have a
Sad Boy
chance.
has to be on here.
Yeah.
Me and the creator, Jake,
Can
we
you give me that pillow?
both
want
fell
to-
into relationship issues briefly and began the creation of this club so we could talk out our issues together and work as a communal tribe
With two people.
with two people.
Pretty much.
And then when we met Cyrus, we looked at his
You were like,
poor
wow,
soul
he's sexy. I need to add him.
and we converted him to the Sad Boys religion, Islam. I'm kidding.
No, they basically
No.
like, made him sad.
We made no.
No,
I'm-
like
I'm
I was
not-
just
I know.
sad by.
He was a
By
sad
definition.
boy, and we took him in and helped him. And
No,
by
bullshit.
today, we have
Hold on, yeah, Drew, Mitch,
six.
I'm the newest member, correct?
We have 6 members.
7 if we can count the honorary.
7 members.
The honorary
One
doesn't
of
count.
those is
I mean, it's a member.
honorary.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
And that was a
Are
sad
we gonna list the
boys.
members' names, or
We can list
they're on my
them
group
names.
chat on the phone?
It is Jake Wales, Derek Bolt,
Shout outs to all these people, by the way.
Daniel
I don't
Barm,
know.
Barm.
Barm,
Why does
Barmel.
nobody know?
Barmel,
I think.
Cyrus
Escalator. Yeah.
I don't get my normal name.
Mitchell
sat in the field. Sat in the field.
Satire Field.
Drew
Rushes on the line.
Rushes on lines.
Drew Rushmore.
Drew a picture. Oh yeah, Derek Bolch has that as my contact name.
And Diego,
Rojas.
our honorary member.
Shout out to Diego.
Shout out to
He's
Diego.
cool. He just graduated.
Actually. graduated.
I never got to know
Have
him,
fun in
but
college,
I hear
bud.
he
Have
was
fun.
a cool
You're gonna
dude.
do great things, my friend.
I wonder what he studied. Do you know what he studied?
Like criminology.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is such a cool
He's-
field to go into.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
I've always like pretended like I'm interested in that, but I've never like bothered to.
I like the TV show part.
Are you making a
I'm making-
communist symbol?
No, I'm making a heart. Dumb fuck. Look, it's because I have a.
Oh, okay, I
heart.
can see it now. Yeah.
I just don't know how to use this.
He's
pillow.
playing with one of those like.
You know those
inverted
pillows where like
yeah.
you brush one side and it turns a different color.
That's what
I'm
we
playing
have.
with it. That's what you heard me say to Cyrus. I was like, "Hey, can you hand me that pillow?" Like, it was great. And now
Okay.
we're gonna hear some ASMR of crunching popcorn because
course.
Because that's what I am best at in this group.
we actually had a dry run of this podcast, and we ended up having to start over. And Mitch was like, "Wait, let's get some ASMR before we leave. That'd be great." And
Man,
we'll
that's
put it.
so
We'll put it at the end or something. Wait. Put a fresh piece in your mouth. We're gonna.
The crunch.
Are you tingling yet? Yeah, I
More
actually was
coming
never
later.
a huge fan of. I think ASMR is like gross.
It's a
I like certain
time-consuming-
ASMRs, but like very specific.
It's a
I don't get
time-consuming
satisfied.
waste.
You know what I hate? Like one of my biggest pet. You know the channel on Snapchat where it's like oddly satisfying. And
It's never satisfying.
Somebody will post a video of them like touching a
Of them
mushroom
just,
and
like,
say it's
beating-
Hey guys,
satisfying.
welcome back to my
beating
oddly
their-
satisfying
Beating a
compilation.
dick, you said.
Somebody just beats their
Cyrus
dick on
tapping
that.
a pencil.
Guys,
That
this
is
is
so
satisfying.
satisfying. Some things, okay, some things, don't get me wrong, are like actually like.
How about we get on to
Satisfying.
our next topic?
Oh right, I forgot.
Unsatisfied.
Wait, I'm gonna do loss on this pillow.
Oh, jeez.
No, but
I
like,
don't know how I
Our
feel about the
next
loss
topic,
meme.
well, it's still the same topic, derived from the origin. Because like,
derived from the origin of Sadbois, we must
Evil
talk
girls. Oh,
about
is that what we're talking
relationships.
about? Yeah.
Me and Cyrus. Oh, that's really nice.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
I did
beautiful.
lost.
That
on
is
the
a
pillow.
very nice picture, Drew. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
you're right.
Thank you
We'll
for
post it. We'll
contributing.
make this picture like the cover art of the whatever. Yeah.
Me and Cyrus are currently in relationships. And Drew, we'd like to talk of your interests.
I'm in the market. Yeah.
He is free.
He's single, boys and girls.
No,
Mostly
just
boys.
girls, please. No. Mostly
Just oars,
boys.
please.
I'm actually super ultra mega demisexual. Please get it right.
I'm sorry, class.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that.
Sorry, you
I'm
had to hear my sexuality.
I'm truly sorry.
I'm actually chimpanzee sexual. Strictly chimpanzees, please.
Chimpanzee.
That was hot.
Here's one.
Oh, can you get the second one? Is
Two.
not throwing up. Three.
Three.
Can we get the four? Can we get the
Oh.
four piece?
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh.
Dan, you can't even get a four piece.
3 whole pieces in his mouth. That's a lot.
You know the urban legend is if you get more than 3, you explode.
Well, that's good.
Cyrus takes 3. We're throwing popcorn into our mouth. Anyways, so I'd like to open up the table for Mitch and Cyrus, whichever one of them fights to the death to go first. Can talk about their relationships. Currently, they're
Well-
both in pretty committed relationships.
committed.
Yeah, Mitch has been dating somebody. I think I was thinking the word somebody.
My girlfriend.
His girlfriend. Are we saying the girlfriend's names or just saying
No,
their
we're just
girlfriend?
saying my girlfriend.
He's been dating her for over a year, right?
Oh, a year
Oh,
and
yeah,
6
yeah.
months
like
almost.
half, yeah.
A year and a half. That's pretty impressive. And Cyrus, you've been dating your girlfriend for how
Just
long?
about a month now,
Awesome.
which is cool because
So, whichever one of you would like to. go
Okay,
ahead
well,
and open
because
it.
I beat Cyrus in dick length. I would,
oh, I don't
You
know.
can, this is why we're glad we made it just audio, because it is a podcast, but it's fine.
but we are all sitting here naked. Just
Yeah, no.
kidding.
We're
I'm
I,
just kidding.
we're
I have
actually-
underwear on.
We're actually at the pool with like a bunch of girls.
I have clothes on.
Yeah, they're
I'm
really-
not with girls
they're really
because
beautiful.
I have my girlfriend. I was about to say
I'm with
it.
girls. We're all
Hey,
we're
girls,
in
can you
separate
shut up back
realms.
there.
Oh, sorry, Cyrus. I was just looking at Drew's rippling muscles. Oh, he's so ripped. I love him. Anyways, I don't know who said
That really is a joke.
They do like their green
That's the
beans.
funniest thing I've said this whole day. What's your funny? All right, Mitch, tell us about your girl.
My
Lovely
girlfriend
lady.
has been dating me for a year and a half almost. And I find myself extremely lucky to have her. And if she's hearing this right now, Love you, babe.
That was lame. So there's no like problems you're having. You're not like
Not really.
currently sad in your
No.
relationship. I did overhear some phone call of sorts.
Oh, yes, she did call me on the phone earlier. She's at the beach currently with her friend. I could say her name, but I don't want to.
Probably shouldn't.
I do not.
No copyright infringement here.
I feel you, boy.
And they're having a good time. They wanted to call because she wanted her friend wanted to hear my voice.
For some
Because
reason.
she wanted to make sure I didn't sound feminine. Now you tell me, ladies. Does this sound feminine to you?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
at this point, anything could be. People are destroying the gender, whatever it's called.
I thought we said no politics.
Oh,
I
no
thought we
politics?
said
No
no
politics.
Sorry, I'm not going to get into
The
that.
rule of this podcast shall be no politics,
Politics.
and we will never reveal the names of people we talk about because we are some respectful motherfuckers.
But we will
Except for
reveal,
bitch.
But we will reveal every detail of our relationships with these people.
We
because
shall.
We are evil motherfuckers. I don't know. We're not evil.
I mean, we already have one of their names. We have bitch.
We actually have code names for people.
Code
that
names
will
for
be
people.
appearing multiple times on this podcast because of
Snake.
this
Cyrus, you
awful.
may talk about your
Bitch.
girlfriend now.
What did we do for my last?
For your,
Oh, what did we do for her?
it's
It's
Stacy.
Stacy.
Oh, right. I said because that's not a name.
That's not a name, you know.
I've been dating my girlfriend for like
I
a
have an
month.
internet friend named Stacy. Actually, she's pretty cool.
Internet friends are good.
Yeah, but they
Fun.
wouldn't know if you die like from a bear attack or something.
Rip.
I beg to differ.
Anyway, no, I've been dating my girlfriend for like a bit over a month
I
now,
like this better.
and it's been good. There haven't been any like
I'll try that.
major problems.
That was. I tried to give Mitch popcorn and it all fell on the floor. Continue.
We've been dating for a month now, and there's no like major problems.
Cheers.
It seems that communication seems to be a big thing, which I'm glad about because a lot of relationships kind
The
of rely on that.
communication in my relationship has been key to all our successes and growths from our problems, and I really do admire that about you, my girlfriend.
That's pretty awesome.
Love you, babe.
Should I talk about my last relationship or just go right into interests? Like, I could easily.
We can go
Start what do you want?
either
babe?
where you want.
So, I'm going to tread carefully here because I obviously don't want to get into too much trouble, but my last relationship, we're going to call this girl Stacy because the only person I know named Stacy is an internet friend, and she's pretty cool.
And if you're watching this,
If you're listening, Stacy, I
sorry
miss
we
you a
used your
lot.
name, Stacy.
Yeah, sorry for exploiting your name.
But your name's
How about we
cool.
spelled it with a different way so it's
We
not-
did. It's
Yeah,
I-E.
we did. STAESIE. Stacy.
You should.
All right, so me and this girl Stacy, right? Basically, kind of fell out over like differing, political views. I don't really see how that's like a deal breaker in a relationship, but the bottom line
Especially
is,
this early.
especially in high
We
school.
might have to
We are all
add-
in high school.
We are all 16 years old.
I'm not 16.
You're
yet.
turning 16 soon.
Cyrus is almost 16.
And
July gang. Shoutouts.
Wait, when is your birthday? What day?
July 17th.
17.
Or 16.
I'm seeing a concert in
Or
17.
16.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
yeah.
which day is it really?
It's really the 16th,
But
but legally it's the 17th because
17th.
they messed up my birth certificate. It's a fun fact.
That's an interesting fact about
That's
Cyrus.
really
I always
interesting.
forget
Eh.
that.
You never got it changed?
It's way too much money for
It's-
what it's worth.
It's
Wow.
And it would
yeah.
affect a lot of legal documents I have, so I don't want to go through all
You'd have to get
Yeah,
all new
that doesn't
documents.
I mean, if I had the money and the time, I would totally go for it, but like...
Just say you have 2 birthdays. That's pretty cool.
No, that's my thing, though, is that I love to say I have 2 birthdays.
I never knew that about you. But I'm seeing a concert on the 17th, so no party.
Yeah, no worries.
Anyways, yeah, so basically, apparently political differences is like a deal breaker in a high school relationship, which, I was sad about for a while, but like at this point, I'm over it. We've both done some shady things to each other, and I've recently learned that one of her best friends was more, involved in the final decision for her to break up with me. She did it over text, by the way, which was a little, yeah.
I don't know. I think on the technology that we have, breaking up with text has become now routine.
Well, I
Too-
mean,
too
we
common.
to be fair, we never actually officially started like dating. She broke up with me the day before we were supposed to go on our first date.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, right. But we never like put a title on what we had. But if I had to guess, we'd been like a thing for about a month, and like I liked her and exclusively her for a long time because like when I like fall for somebody, it's like usually out of nowhere, like pretty hard with a person that's usually pretty new.
Yeah, I would kind of say the same.
Yeah, like it's like these people don't like, they just kind of come into my life. They don't really like, I don't really go out of my way to look for them which kind of sucks because I wish I had a girlfriend right now. It'd be nice.
I mean, no, it's good that you kind of like, you shouldn't want to
right
force it, obviously.
But like also I have nothing to really be sad about other than this last girl who I actually have been thinking about a lot like recently, but like obviously I'm over it. If opportunity came up, I would definitely choose not to go back to her. There's too much like
Broken
shit.
bridges.
Yeah. But right now, not currently looking at anybody. I know we said we were going to talk about my interests, but the last person that I even semi-considered, I just learned yesterday, likes somebody else that I don't really know, but...
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't let it get very far. I didn't, like, hardcore catch feelings or anything.
No, that's good.
But, you know, I'm just kind of playing it cool. You know, if somebody decides to show up in my life, you know, that'd be great, but, like... It is what it is. I'm happy for you two, though.
Yeah,
And, like, I don't know. Relationships in high school can, like, tend to be a little much
They can vary.
to like, navigate, you know? Because,
Yeah.
like, especially because since the three of us are, like, about to be juniors in high school, it's a big, important year, and, like, you don't need anything added to it to make it, like, worse than it already is. And I'm not saying that all relationships would be, like, necessarily added stress or anything bad. Like, it can definitely present some good opportunities to you, especially when you're like Mitch and you've been dating your girl for well over a year. Or
props to that, honestly.
Or if it's even relatively new, like you, Cyrus. Like it's like
It's very like difficult to keep a relationship like this. Through the long term, especially during high school with school and stressors being added on, usually it's good to have a girlfriend there to support you.
So let me ask you, like, you've been dating her for a while. Do you think she, like, do you almost feel like you're taking it too seriously sometimes, or do you feel like you enjoy it?
Actually, I was kind of going to ask that same
Really?
question.
No, I definitely I enjoy it more than I do take it seriously.
That's what matters.
Because we've been having this for so long, and we've just decided, like, you know, we can be friends and like we can act less like we have to try with each other.
So would you say that you guys are like, is she like one of your best friends?
Yeah, she's like, we definitely hang out a lot and we always have fun. She always makes me laugh. It's just so great being with her that, like, everything that stresses me out when I'm with her, it just isn't around me.
So that's I think
That's
at the end of the
great.
day what a relationship should look like, especially in high school, but like in life too. You don't want to, like, it's a priority, but you don't want it to get to the point where it's like, you know, overbearing and like not fun, because that's what it should be, is for fun. Like, you're not going to find the person you're going to marry most likely in high school. No shade to people that have had like high school
It's a
marriages.
rare find.
If it works, it works at the end of the day. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely true. I made a smiley face on this
That's
pillow.
right.
I took off my loss, unfortunately.
Well, you lost.
I wish we had like.
I'm
5
sorry for
of
your
these.
loss.
Ha ha ha. I'm at a loss for words. You know, I don't know how I feel about the loss meme, because like I see really clever like edits of it, and then
Really dumb. Oh.
yeah, but then I realized, like, what is inherently funny about it, other than the fact that it's just a clever way of
I feel
redoing
like,
the same pattern of like sticks.
I feel like it's just
lines.
more of a popularity thing now.
Honestly, I like just the fact that it's like it's so versatile. Oh, me.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
You could do it with the audio. Have you seen like the audio loss memes? Those are cool.
No.
It's like boom, boop, 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 boom, boom.
Oh, so like a what's it called? Like a piano roll thing. I
It
don't
kind
know.
of, yeah.
Stupid.
No, it's cool though, because like
I don't know.
you can.
I'm
There's so many.
I'm slowly starting to hate it more.
Yeah, me too.
But like,
Yeah.
it
But
is-
That's how
every-
memes are. at the
Every
end of the day.
meme must die off.
I don't know. A loss has had like a very good run. Like, that shit has been around since like.
Dude, Wednesday, my dudes.
That
That has had the
yeah.
longest meme run in history.
No, that's definitely not true. That's like Vine era. Loss was way before
no,
that.
but I didn't become a meme until like this year.
Recently.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wednesday, my dudes?
No, the lost meme. It only recently became a meme.
Oh, recently became a meme. The comic itself has been around for longer. But
Yeah,
I
but
see what you're saying.
the origin of memology.
I'm gonna do the
Man,
Spider-Man.
we wrote this whole topic list just to like fall off of it anyway.
Well, I mean, I think
No,
the
it's good,
idea
it's
with
good.
the podcast is like we go on tangents, but like this
That's
is
the
for
fun.
if we run out of.
no,
ideas.
totally. I'm like,
I just like to get the conversation flowing because I
no,
can.
that's
talk
good.
for,
I was
like,
kind of using that as a
hours.
talking point.
Yeah,
I like to think of myself as a mediator
a mediator for what?
for conversation.
Median
Because like
Conversating.
when we were talking
conversing,
earlier,
conversing.
Oh yeah.
when we were talking earlier, I was literally just sitting here watching you guys talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
noticed
were.
that.
And I would
I saw
step
you just
in.
kind of sitting there and like.
I would step in, but I'm more of a
Listener.
viewer and listener and analyzer.
See, I don't know if I'm more of a talker or a listener because like I do both.
You
a
definitely
lot.
do
Me
both.
too.
I'm
I
a
was
great
gonna say,
listener.
You guys do
but, like-
both efficiently.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a great listener. You could have talked as much as you wanted, and we would have let you jump in, obviously.
I mean, I don't really have anything to say on those topics.
Because you're obviously like in a I mean, you've
I'm
had.
definitely a middle.
Yeah, all three of us have been with this one girl. We're gonna call her bitch. Not necessarily like dated her. Me personally,
I dated her
Well, I think
these Mitch and Cyrus both dated bitch. I just kind of had like a thing
On and off
thing through middle school. She kept coming back to me. You know, she actually texted me at some point. Like, I'm pretty sure it was 7th grade during Shrek, and she said she never actually liked you, and that
Damn.
she actually was just using you to like
In
come back to me. She
7th grade?
texted me. Yeah,
Actually, when
I'm not even
never-
trying to like.
I
stir
was
things
never
up,
I
like,
was
'cause she's
never with her
irrelevant.
until after 8th.
Didn't she like you for like a long
Oh,
time?
yeah,
she,
did.
she
The
Yeah.
fun story
I think she was
behind-
trying to decide between me and you, which is funny because the biggest thing she made fun of me about was because like I called her like an option or something offensive or like insulting. Which I mean, obviously I was a scumbag in middle school, but like that's those days.
For
are
me, it
long
was
ago.
funny. She was always like one of my close friends that I always felt I could talk to because I didn't have any worries like about having like a relationship.
Yeah.
And then once it came to be in a relationship, it did not work. And then
And I don't blame. Wasn't
And
she
then
like really bad?
she wasn't a nice person all the time.
I mean,
yeah.
I
So
feel like-
it made me upset, and then I broke up with her, and that not only ruined a relationship,
But a
a
friendship.
but like a friendship that we had.
Yeah, no, like I feel like with bitch, as much as like we kind of call her bitch,
bitch and
and that
Mitch
seems
sound
like
similar.
really disrespectful. I'd say
She's a bitch though.
I mean, I know you guys have differing opinions from me because I still do have. I want to say a mutual respect for her to some extent.
Yeah.
But it's like
I do not.
I mean, I
can
have,
see- I can
I've
respect
slowly regained the respect, but it's not the same.
It's.
It's not the same.
I feel like my respect for her is different from your respect, though.
Well, you've been.
Mine's
I
lower.
think out of the three of us, you've had the longest running experience with it, or at least like the most
The most like
connected.
I'd say more
for lack of a
connected
better
because
word.
Mitch, I feel like, has seen more of her, but I feel like I've seen the more darker side of her.
You definitely have seen because through recent years she has gone through changes that I never got to see.
quite a bit.
Lots
quite a
of huge changes.
Can we say what the like? Can we just say because
We can say she became rude, and
Like,
you
she
don't
gained a
even
lot of
know
weight.
who we're talking about. So
I mean, anybody.
it's not.
that knows
It's not
any
hard.
of
It's
our
not hard to pick up.
I mean, anybody that knows any of our lives, like
Well, can
this is
pick it up.
just a story of our lives, and if you know our lives already, then you're probably gonna know who we're talking.
then you're probably
about.
really bored listening to this podcast.
Honestly, I don't know why you'd listen to this podcast, but thank
but,
you.
I mean, it's nice to hear our soothing voices.
If you've
talk,
gotten-
like-
I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't actually like know the depth or the detail of it though. Like
No,
they have
we-
the idea.
we don't need to go into detail. All,
I mean, no, I
the
know.
general consensus is that she's a terrible person. Well, I mean, you have respect for her, which is fine, but
It's
she's
not,
done terrible things, is what I'm trying to say.
I respect who she could be. Is what what I want to say. I want to say she has good intentions.
But
that
she doesn't.
that makes me sad. Is that I don't know how strongly I can.
She likes to stir the
Defend
pot.
See, like Cyrus,
She, as I said before, she likes to stir
Yeah,
the
that's
pot, but she can't take the splashing out of it.
I see Cyrus as like one of these people that you really are an accepting person, and you like to accept lots.
Probably
of
the
other
most
people.
so of the three of us.
Definitely
Yeah.
the most so of the three of us.
'Cause, like-
because not like when you see something wrong, you don't want to picture it wrong, but
I want to see this.
you want to see it as
unique.
because everyone has that ability.
Like
But when you see somebody that isn't using the ability. You want to help.
You can see, you can recognize that, and I admire that about you.
Yeah,
because,
that's something
thanks.
I admire.
I mean, I like to just because at the end of the day, we all have our own problems, and if we're gonna,
I made 3 faces on the pillow.
what's it called? We all have our problems. We all deal with different things. For all I know, Drew could be a schizophrenic. Not that he is,
I hear the voices. Anyways.
but he could be dealing with something I have no idea about. So why should I give people more shit than what they're probably already dealing
Treat
with?
people like they're dying. That's like a good thing to go by because you have no idea if somebody has a mental or somebody has cancer. If you if somebody spilled a cup of coffee on you, you would go off on them, right? That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What if they had a shirt on that said "Yo, I'm gonna die in 3 days"? My doctor just told me. You wouldn't blow up at them.
I feel like I wouldn't live by. I feel like more treat people.
How you want to be treated.
Not just no. I feel like
I do that.
I like that idea, but I feel like
It sounds like a basic bitch thing.
it sounds
but
too
it's actually,
basic.
It actually is.
I want to say treat people like they're people, like that. They also treat people how you would treat yourself. What you'd in a sense.
Well, I mean,
it just sounds like treat people how you want to be treated, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't want someone to treat you how you'd probably treat them in some extent. You'd want people to understand your shortcomings, but sometimes you don't understand other people's shortcomings. Mm-hmm. You don't understand what people have been through. I know different people have gone through different depressing episodes or have dealt with different situations in their life that some of us will be lucky to never have to deal with. Mm-hmm. That's something that it's kind of the problem with how
I think there's a lack of respect in our communities.
In our school.
Especially.
Our school is really cliche. I don't know if you guys...
It is.
We have...
To 80, high school movies, it's way
we have
too
What makes you think that?
those popular crowds.
We have the pop crowd, the band crowd.
Our crowds are very cliquey. There's the marching band kids. There's this group. There's that group. I'm a nimble navigator. I'm one of those people.
You go through all.
Yeah.
We all go
I'm in,
through.
every group.
We all go through multiple groups. Drew goes through every group.
Yeah.
Which would not have been the case a year ago if you knew
Cyrus is picky of his groups, but he can get into any group.
I could get into any group, but I probably wouldn't click with certain groups as well.
And I get into most groups.
Mitch is just an all around enjoyable.
Yeah, Mitch is a really.
I tend
that's why we are good at
I tend to relax more than people expect me to.
That's honestly something I like about you. You're really chill at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right. You don't
It's not half the things that people are worried about today are things that don't matter.
Yeah.
If you think about it, in 10 years, I probably won't matter. It probably won't matter what happened in middle school. It won't happen what happened today.
To bitch, it might.
Yeah.
Ooh.
To bitch, anything matters.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
Apparently.
it sucks that some of the things she's done is coming to bite her in the ass, but she did that, and that makes me kind of pity her.
Karma is something that I admire because it always comes back to the people who deserve it.
Yeah.
Even
it comes
bad
back to
karma.
everybody.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
It comes back to everyone. And if you're...
It makes you sit down and think...
It makes you sit down
Karma's a
and
bitch.
think, what have
How can I
done
improve?
to earn my karma today? If you're not doing anything good, you can do something good.
Yeah, no,
Mitch is having high thoughts right now. It really sounds like that, especially the way you're talking. You can
do something
good shit, man.
No,
it's my relaxed
we're all sober, don't
state.
worry.
I'm in my relaxed state. I
I've
have
never
my
hung with
Dr.
you.
Peppers.
I've never hung out with you this late.
Yeah.
I'm not even tired actually.
Cyrus,
I'm not tired.
I've hung out.
I've hung out with Mitch late.
I'm gonna go grab a soda because I know I
Yo,
can't.
can you?
What do you have?
What do you got?
I don't know. I think I have Cokes.
Just bring whatever.
Bring
you have.
something.
One of
I'll bring
everything.
one.
I'm gonna move this popcorn actually.
All right. No, but what I want
yeah,
to say is
continue.
that Drew and I don't think we're as close as maybe Drew and I are to Mitch. But I
Yeah.
feel like Drew and I could click really well, seeing as we click. Really
And we
well.
are currently I feel like we're definitely becoming closer, which is cool.
Which is good.
And we're doing music together, which is another thing we were going to talk about. Which while Mitch is out of here, we should use this to talk about our albums. Cyrus and I are both working on individual projects. I actually have a relatively new song out called "The Stranger Song." You should check it out.
You should check it out.
It's on all streaming platforms.
I think it's really good, well made. I admire that the depth of not just the lyrics, but of the some the instrumentation or the sampling of it. I think it's well crafted to be like this. I feel like it's in a sense oddly relaxing. of a
Yeah,
song.
it's like, and like a lot of I don't tell a lot of people this, but like the lyrics are about like the God I believe in and like how like I navigate like my faith and stuff. But like it's still like a vibey song too, because like it's probably the longest I've spent on a beat in a long time, which is interesting because it's not really that deep of a beat. It's just kind of like a loop for a long time with a little bit of like, you know, distortion and shit here and there.
Yeah.
It was made on GarageBand on my computer, which is like, you know.
I like the simplicity of it.
Yeah. There's definitely beauty in simplicity, which like has been proven before. Is that bubbly?
Yeah.
Bubbly is just like
He's carrying all the
he's
soda
carrying this in his shirt.
in his shirt.
Because I
Dump
had
that
a
shit
lot,
out,
because I
boy.
didn't know if anybody would want
don't like
bubbly, so I just
Bubbly is like shitty LaCroix, but like
I don't like bubbly.
I brought Cokes, like 3 Cokes, because I knew that.
Coke's
that
a good
I'm
consensus.
gonna try bubbly. Wait, should I do lime or orange?
Is that lime?
There's I don't
brought
know. Oh, it's
Capri
apple.
Sun.
No,
I brought
Capri Suns.
They're lemonade.
I don't think I've had.
Their
one of
lemonade, I'm
those.
stealing one. I'm
Are you
just
shitting me?
Grab our glasses and let's do like some mad science right here.
What are you doing?
What are we doing?
Like mix. I don't know.
You girl grab your glasses.
I was gonna mix like bubble. Oh, it says yo. Hi. I didn't. The can
Yo.
things. What are these called?
Wait, which one's which?
Wait, this is totally undermining. There used to be a.
Wait, which one's which? It was. This is the order.
It doesn't
fucking
matter.
cares?
It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't give a shit.
I don't have AIDS.
I don't have AIDS yet.
I might have oral herpes, but everybody.
I have
has it.
dementia, but I don't know if that's.
That was shade at this other person. We'll call her Rebecca because I don't know any.
Ooh,
Rebeccas.
that's a good one. We should write that down.
I feel like
Write her name down.
I think it's funnier if we have a name that kind of reveals their bad side, that we don't have to
Yeah.
say it straightforward. Because I feel
That's
like with
true.
Stacy, it's like you don't really understand like the main bad. Like with bitch, you can get an idea of why
She was.
called.
Because
I mean,
she's a bitch.
Stacy's has no backstory though.
Stacy's
Stacy's
got it
mom
going on. It's just because I couldn't think of it. Is there more? Okay.
Wait.
I wanted to mix drinks and see if it tasted good.
What else were we
I
talking
want to call her like
Are we still talking about dementia?
dementia. Yeah, I want to call her blind. Because like I feel like she's blind to a lot of things she doesn't want to admit.
I dig it. Yeah, she's actually like one of the fakest people I know.
It
I never
sucks 'cause-
called her out for lying about that. By the way, this girl told me that she had 4th stage dementia.
Wait, where's my
She's my
Coke?
age,
Oh.
and
You can't have dementia at this age.
you literally can't. It's like
It's-
impossible. I
dementia
researched
is a-
it so much because I was like, I want to make sure I'm not pissing this girl off. She can't have dementia.
Dementia is
okay?
when you lose.
And she told me she got it by like
brain power.
falling off a chair or something at the pool or something.
Ah, fuck.
And like, I just
Sorry,
I
I,
don't
like,
know.
cut
Like
myself.
right now, me and her are fine. But like,
Like no, like how I did it. I was like retarded.
what'd you do? Oh, you're okay.
No, no, like yeah, no. I'm surprisingly not bleeding.
Do you need
Okay.
mouth to mouth?
Yeah, come here, babe.
We're
Sorry,
not-
sorry, my girlfriend.
Rule number 69
Sorry,
of the Sadbois is you have to be gay.
No, it's not.
Rule number.
Did you not read the leaflet?
No, I never got a
There's a
leaflet.
pamphlet for everything.
I never got a
Do you
pamphlet.
have one on you?
Yeah, here.
Are you serious?
Here you go.
Thanks, buddy. All right, let me take a look at these rules. Anyways,
The
so we were
racist
talking
part
about.
is
You want to
awful.
reveal our
That
album
was
titles? We were talking about our music. Let's
Yeah.
talk about our
Oh, the
albums.
music.
You talk about your album because I have my
Actually-
title. You don't have a title yet.
Let me. I feel like I want to.
I'll be honest. I've seen these two perform, and
You have
listen.
not. You didn't see. Were you at Coffee House?
You were.
No,
Yes,
I
did not
watched
go to
Coffee House
but
though.
Oh,
I
you
was in
did.
Disney World.
I've seen these two perform, and I will honestly say these. As long as they have two different styles and genres of music, but I admire them both.
We do have two very
They're
different
very-
styles.
I feel like
But
we
we're
have a
still
middle
collabing.
ground though. We have a
They
middle
would-
ground.
Yeah.
They do have a middle ground, which is why their collab is going to be wonderful.
Some fire.
I can be their manager because I am only classically trained.
Man, just judging by the way you're talking now, I would never let you be my manager.
I gotta get caffeine in my
I feel like
system.
okay. So
Do it. Do it. Are you getting tired? You're not allowed to get. You know we're pulling. an
No,
all-nighter
I just
tonight,
need-
right?
we're pulling all nighter.
No, I
I
don't
need,
know.
I need caffeine in my system
I
to
actually
live.
don't know. First person to go to sleep gets a dick drawn on the face.
Fuck.
No, we
always
can
me.
we can actually go to sleep if you want.
No, we don't need to sleep.
Okay, I'm not.
I feel like-
I have no intention of. If I get tired, I might. But you know.
Yeah, I don't know, cause like I've been up late lately. Anyway, so
I haven't.
for my album, because I know I just want to get the music thing out of the way, because I know Mitch isn't like really.
I
is
mean,
hip with it.
I'm okay with you guys talking about your music because I think it's really cool
My
too.
hand.
Nice.
Put my hand.
What's it called? I feel like the main
We
idea of
won't
the
spend
album
Too long on this.
was that after my breakup with Bitch, I feel like I was super sad for the wrong reasons, I would say. And I had nowhere to really admit that, besides maybe talking to Mitch or a few other friends.
Me and Cyrus were not friends at the time. Well,
Yeah.
we're not close, but we were acquaintances.
Yeah, it was weird.
We're close
We
now.
all met second semester. Well, I met Cyrus before, but me and Cyrus both met Drew second semester. And it was...
Mitch I knew, like, before.
Yeah,
we became friends.
we became friends.
Wait, no, Drew,
closer.
we talked a bit last year, but it was like kind of memey.
It was like in passing. You told me you were going to cover rainy days, and I was like, oof. My feelings are hurt. No, I'm just kidding.
We don't-
it's
I gave you too
irrelevant.
much shit than you really deserved for
Yeah,
that.
it's straight.
I still don't know that.
I honestly thought you and like Jake Wales were like way too cool for me, and I was like, wow, okay, look where we are.
Honestly,
now. Because I was kind of like,
hey, hold on. I'm gonna write his name because I kind of want to talk about him. Hold on, I'm gonna write his name. I don't want to say it because we're not saying people's names. This guy, the one without the name.
okay, what do you have to say about him though?
Because like, so what you said about me and Mitch being too cool for you, I looked up to a lot.
Fucking idiot.
But here's
You
my reason.
fucking dumbass.
Okay, at the time I did not know
You
who
said
he
his name.
You said his name, you
Oh.
fucking idiot.
I'll bleep it out. When I
Might
go
be.
through this to edit it. You're such
You
a
wrote
dumbass.
his name
I'm
down.
tired.
You wrote it and you said it.
It's
you
late.
Are not tired. You just.
I know. I'm not tired.
We're not
I'm just
sorry. He's
stupid.
just stupid.
Ah, fine.
It's okay.
So we're gonna
I
call.
guess- I
We're
guess
gonna
we-
call him. We're gonna call him
Drugs.
MacBook Pro.
No, we'll call him
Every
Mac.
day,
How about we
if
just call
you
him
were,
Mac? We
if
just
you-
call him
Mac.
Mac.
Yeah. If you were in, yeah.
He does bring his MacBook Pro around everywhere.
Hell yeah.
And does music
Hell
on
yeah.
that all
Well,
day.
he is a great producer. Also,
Yeah.
I'll be honest,
If
I've
I
never
were
heard
into
of
trap
shit.
music, he'd be good. Like I would respect him more.
Trap
but, like,
music?
Yeah.
What's it called? Anyway, I kind of had this like.
I don't mind it.
I looked up to him because,
I'm very picky about it.
which was weird because like I didn't really know who he was. I had the social idea of him is that socially he seems like he's cool with everyone, chill dude.
Overall,
Like,
I
good
never.
vibes.
Okay, like I saw him as that when I first
Same.
like heard about him, but then once I started like actually seeing him, I didn't look up to him.
See,
at
I knew
all.
him since 7th grade because he dated somebody that I also dated.
Who?
I didn't date her, but like
Oh,
she was
from
bad news. I could go on a rant about her for hours. She's ridiculously awful. But basically, this guy, he went to my church, which is interesting. He went a couple times to youth group, and that's how me and him got our start. He used to be like emo trash music.
I was
shit.
gonna say-
Oh, definitely.
Right, yeah, but not anymore, obviously.
But like to me, he seemed like the person I wanted to be. Is that like kind of socially cool with everyone, good vibes in general. Until I
He's
actually met
basically
him.
like what I am now, pretty much. Like I've kind of
What my idea of him is I feel is like what you are, Drew.
yeah. Except
Yeah.
I'm like
Because you actually
Not
get
as much
along.
of-
You get along with everyone else. And
yeah.
He really
And
doesn't.
He not anymore. Yeah,
Not anymore, yeah.
He used to, but like now I feel like he kind of has like 2 or 3 friends, and it's like
Yeah.
I
He
feel
has-
bad.
He's a
They're
small
close
group. But he doesn't
friends,
really
yeah.
go out.
I mean, what's it called? Do you know about like I don't know if I should say it or not. I'm going to, but like he does like a good amount of drugs.
oh, I knew that.
Oh, yes.
Okay. The first time he ever smoked, he came to my show. We came to Footloose when we did Footloose, and basically he like he came and watched the show high. Saw him after, and it was fine. Like me and him were fine, but basically he was with like some girl that nobody in my friend group liked, or I don't actually remember the specifics of it, but I just remember the first time he started doing stuff like that. Which I mean, I was indifferent to it. I was anti-drugs at the time, but like now it's like I don't care.
It gets different.
Obviously.
I've never done anything. I'm probably the purest here. I don't.
Really?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't touch alcohol. I don't touch drugs. I'm actually clean.
I gotta pee.
Just
OP.
go, Greg.
Okay, you guys can talk about something nice.
Yeah.
I never wait. What should I talk about?
talking about music.
You
Oh
were
yeah,
talk-
I should go back.
If we're talking about music,
Cyrus, talk about your album. I'll be back. I'll talk about.
I want to mention my music.
You don't. What music?
XXX Tentacion is
Rip.
left, and Rip X. I really wanted to go see his funeral. I was down in Tennessee, and that's a good ways away from Florida, but still, I was on vacation for it, and I'm really upset at his passing. It's been hard. It really has. The day it happened, I didn't even know. All I saw was the news headline that he had been shot, and then I had to leave and put my phone away. So I never knew for the next 3 hours that he had possibly passed. And I just want to shout out a Rip X out there because he did give me a lot of good music.
what's it called? What I'm gonna say is those that, not in my music, because I have no other better way to segue that. That's awkward. This is awkward. But like, again, as I was saying, I wrote a lot of this music when I was kind of sad over what happened with Bitch. Yeah.
I'm back.
Bitch.
But like, a lot of the songs are like me reflecting on maybe what I could have been better at and trying not to blame her. Because at the end of the day, you got to look at things as what could have you also done.
If I unlock my phone, will this turn off?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. How do I know? Okay, we're good. It's still going.
All right, no, but like, I want to say that like,
I want to open my
I
notes.
tried to like with my music be really more respectful towards her, because I feel like at the end of the day she gets more shit than like she might deserve, and I guess it's all up to like how you see it.
Like we've discussed, Cyrus.
That's just Cyrus being a soft.
Cyrus sees the potential in people, which is good. And I mean, I think we all see the potential in people. I think not all of us just choose to let that define how we look at the person.
Well,
which is like, you know,
Potential is something that can only be measured by a person's worth to you.
and yeah, no, I want to say
it's
that.
holy shit.
Damn, that was deep.
It's
Actually.
true.
But like, I feel like that. I don't want to. I feel like that's kind of like, in a way, I kind of feel offended towards that, because I feel like I don't just base her off what she could be.
No, not just that.
I know.
mean,
I know
like,
what you
in
mean. I know what you
addition.
meant. I know it was in good, like.
No
I
offense.
yeah. No. It just. I know what you meant by it, and that's why I'm not actually like offended by it.
Right.
I feel like I want to be, because like I do also see the dark. I saw the more darker things.
Obviously,
I feel like
you were
guys
put through that more than like any of us. So like,
Put through. Yeah.
from
I
that
really
side.
was.
Would you agree? Yeah. I mean,
I would agree.
You still had like a little
I
bit
had
of it,
I had
but,
a
like,
little, but like it wasn't bad because I ended it.
Right. I mean, you had the balls to cut. it
I
off.
did feel
just
bad
felt
about
bad.
ending it. Like, of course, it felt bad, but like it was.
Can I have the next couple?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of like these.
What's it
I
called?
really shouldn't. I'm a LaCroix boy.
What's it called? I feel like that I kind of let her manipulate me in a lot more than I really should have. And that's why my new kind of philosophy is like,
What was that one saying?
if I be me, and if you like me for me, then that's cool. And I'm here to be me at the end of the day.
Cyrus is a good person. There's a lot of end of the days for you. You say that
You
a lot.
end a lot of days.
You say at the end of the day.
What kind
At
of
the end of the
rainy
day
days?
this, at the end of the day that.
At
What
the
about-
end of rainy days.
Well, at the beginning of the day,
Rainy
I'm
days.
me.
That's a dead meme right there.
What's it
Stop.
called? But
It,
like,
it lived its time.
it lived.
I
and
didn't
it
even
died.
get to see it.
So are you done talking about your album? Do you have more to say?
I still have more actually.
Oh, go ahead.
What's it called? I want to write one more joking song, because I feel like even though it's all sad, I do want it to be like
Happy.
I
You
don't
gotta
like this
have
flavor.
some.
I want some like contrast.
Life is a contrasting.
Is it like
mirror.
satire that you're trying to do?
It's I feel like now you're just trying to be. But I feel
Life
like
is
with,
contrast.
Mitch is not high.
with every good painting,
I can't
there's a
do
contrast. Like with actually one of the songs is called Nighthawks, based off the painting Nighthawks.
That's a painting.
This is a painting. Remember when I showed you the painting?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I was thinking Hopper Nighthawk, who's a.
You see the diner, and it's like bright and like.
Oh my
vivid.
god!
that
But when you look at
Nighthawk, the what's it called? The one of the diner on the corner
Yeah.
with the window.
Oh
and
my
two
god,
cool
I
people
know
in
that
it.
painting.
I watched a Nerd Writer video.
Dude,
on it.
I saw it in Fairly Odd Parents.
Really?
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
that was in
Actually,
another
I still
episode.
have the thing open.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love
I
Hopper
love the
Nighthawk.
contrast. It's dark and gloomy outside, but at the end of the day, you look inside, and it seems like
His name's not Hopper Night. I thought his name was Hopper Nighthawk. His name
It
is
seems-
Edward Hopper, and the painting is called Nighthawks. I don't know why I called
Edward
it
Hopper
Hopper Nighthawk.
well, like everyone kind of seems happy and like living their life, except for this one kind of sad person off.
I'm gonna link you to a video that explains that painting because there's this guy called the Nerd Writer who goes into like depth about what's it called, paintings like that. So your song is called Nighthawk. Is that
The
the name of
song, the song's called Nighthawks, and the main idea of it is that like I want to fit in with these happy people, but I'm out in a sense I'm outside the diner, and the diner's closed. They're not taking new people, and I feel like
I like that painting.
at the end of the day, hold on, if I
It's a nice painting, but have you ever seen Starry Night?
Basic bitch. You probably have that poster on your wall.
and it's like me kind of like wishing I could be the Nighthawk. I'm gonna refer to the people in the diner as the Nighthawks. I feel like at the end of the day, they're the
I
Nighthawks.
think that was what Hopper intended it to be. I'm not
like,
sure, but
I feel like I want to fit in with that. I want to be sure. Maybe outside the rest of the reality is that it's dark and gloomy and not everything's perfect. But at the end of the day, you have people to surround yourself with to be that happy and joyful thing. And like another song I wrote, which is basically a love song, because it's about when I liked my girlfriend. So
When I liked.
like that girl.
You know when I liked.
now when I was a lover
A
boy,
young boy.
white kid with a guitar. But like, it's a different contrast because everything's. I'm sad. I messed up. I wish I didn't do some of the things I did with my previous relationship with bitch. But like, with the song's called "She's a Daydream." It's like it's a total different reality that everything about her is perfect. Her smile, her eyes, just how she acts in general is something I want to be a part of. It's like it's a different contrast, and even though I plan to end the album on a more sad and like I guess angsty note,
Like melancholy. Sort
I
of.
guess melancholy is the word. It ends with this sad note of how I fucked up is definitely sticking with me the rest of my life. The ending line is about my sleep schedule being ruined, but the honest thing,
What a
but
mood.
the honest thing is that taken at face value seems like it fits and clicks a lot of people. However, I feel like the meaning behind that isn't actually my sleep schedule as much as it is ruined, and my eye bags are a very noticeable facial feature. I get that a lot, but like I feel like the actual
Mine are
layer-
worse. Mine are worse.
Yours are definitely, I guess, worse.
Bro,
Mine used to be
bad.
way worse. Like
Mine used to be
they're bad
super
now,
bad.
but like
I don't even
People used to think
pay
I do.
attention
don't
anymore.
sleep.
Like people used to think I did drugs. Like actually.
Oh yeah,
You remember like it
I
was way
remember
worse last
those.
year.
last
Yeah.
year. Holy shit.
They were bad. But like
That
I
was
feel
because
like
you-
Mine were
dude.
bad last year too.
my sleep schedule being permanently ruined is it's not like my actual sleep schedule. Like I've said for like the third time because I'm just kind of rambling and I don't have collected words. But like it's more so my emotions to how I can like connect with people are now permanently different because I have a precedent of this being played with, this kind of being the puppet to an evil, cruel puppeteer in a sense that I have
That's
to
a
be.
wild metaphor.
I know.
That's like packed though, because like that's definitely something that resonates with a lot of people.
I feel like I let myself be controlled unintentionally, and that's not something anyone likes to admit. They don't like to admit they were.
Well, you didn't
used.
realize it was happening really until
Of
after.
course,
it kind
after
of,
like yeah, I had a my big thing was that in a sense I'm glad I went through what I did because I can look back at myself and say I've grown as a person, I've matured, I can see how I've become a better person at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I can,
Another end of the day.
but like I can see.
Obviously had a lot of days ended. All of us.
At this rate, we're gonna have a whole month. Of ended
Ooh.
days.
We're almost there.
Well, that's a challenge. Whoever's listening, comment how many times we said at the end of the day and how far through the year we'd be.
That's
We'd be
fair.
January 25th or something like that.
Probably.
That'd be
You know what?
hilarious. Like,
The
if
one
we
song I
made
did
a challenge.
release, "Naive," is
Which
surprisingly
is also good. We released our songs on the same day. You should go check it out.
Oh, yeah,
June
you guys-
1st.
It's on SoundCloud,
June
yeah.
Yo, you know
Mine's
what
on
else
more
was June
streaming platforms
1st?
because I'm
Yeah.
cool, but
I mean, it's like my first
yeah.
real release
that's
thing.
that's how I
SoundCloud, Cyrus the God, and you'll find it.
Or just Cyrus.
Just look up Cyrus.
What else is on June 1st?
I don't actually know.
Oh,
And then like
I was gonna say somebody's birthday, but I don't know anybody's birthday.
the main like thing about it, like "Naive," is that it's the title kind of summarizes itself. I was naive. What happened during the relationship? I wanted things to work out. I wanted it to be this perfect world that I wanted myself in. However, at the end of the day, looking back on it, it wasn't perfect. In fact, far from it. I was like, I wanted her to be mine. I can't say I didn't like bitch at one point. I was totally
again, something that resonates with like a lot of people probably.
I was connected. I was
I thought you meant just with this one person. I was like,
No, like just
I feel
people
like-
that listen to the music.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's an important part of like.
music is being able to resonate. But I feel like with bitch, it's like I can't say I didn't at one point would say I loved her because that I'd be lying.
Did you say I love you?
We did? She
Did or
we
did not? Oh,
We
okay.
did.
I heard did.
he said
I heard
super
didn't.
sharp did to make sure you didn't catch it.
Didn't catch it.
All right, no, but like
Yeah.
no, like it's the reflection of wow, maybe I was blind and I should have been better about that. I should have got out of my bubble. Sometimes you have to see the world for what it is. You can't. You can't. You can't.
Gargle. I didn't fart.
You can't like always pretend to be living in this perfect story like fairy tale. Like life has its fucking problems. We all go through shit. We all get hit with a uppercut to the face, to the jaw, and to get a slap to the face by just life. Life's a total bitch sometimes. But you know what? We live
So is
life.
bitch.
We live life not just for the bad times, but the good times to contrast. And that's the main takeaway from my music is, well, at least I'd like to say, I can't say my music will actually deliver.
Well, I think listening to Naive, it definitely did.
It
deliver.
definitely did.
I mean, I'd like to think that is a message that would be able to somebody could take something away from that. I feel the same way about my stuff, so I feel you.
Yeah, I feel like with the Stranger song, I feel like this like oddly soothing like music to resonate with
the musicality of it.
Yeah.
That's definitely the music I like
switch.
recently started listening to. Is the music that you started making like the
vibey,
like
Vibey
vibes,
stuff.
like just vibes.
You know, that's kind of what I want. Like my album, I'm gonna actually pull up the track list to my album really quickly because this album is gonna be like a boatload of like symbolism because that's like one of the things I love to do is like make stuff that's obscure but like people can make it beautiful kind of. Yeah, I want a good mix of Mitch is like doing a sexy dance over here.
I'm an aspiring street performer.
Ooh, you should just like quit like baseball to perform on the street.
Deal.
I would sit there and watch you like
For hours.
I'd drop some pennies in your cup and stuff. But yeah, anyway, I would like I'm gonna try not to talk too long about this because I'd like a good mix. I have 8 tracks on this album, and I want it to be a good mix of like hard like rap because I do rap as well. But I want there to be like a good. Oh, thank you. I want it to be like a good mix of like rap, but also like tunes like the Stranger song, even softer than that if possible. The album ends on a track called Cruise the Catalyst, which I'm not going to go too deep into what that song's going to be about. When that drops, you can listen to it. But it ends on like I kind of want this to be like a piano ballad. I haven't figured exactly what I want, but I do have lyrics for it. But I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to end the album. Maybe I'll put like a rap outro of sorts. The album's called Painting Daisies in the Kitchen.
Please talk about the symbol. I love that title.
You want to talk about the symbolism?
I really do want to.
Each word is like an important thing because like painting was like a metaphor. When I was in a youth group, it was a metaphor for like a thing that we all struggled with, and I think shared struggles are important, and that's like a way of expressing yourself. You know, even the literal definition of painting is like, you know, making art, and I think that's one important way of expressing yourself. Daisies, obviously, like the flower that kind of symbolizes like childhood, you know, like memories and shit. Like when you think about Daisy, like daisy chains, you know, there's paintings of them and shit like that. I think it's like an important like component to the message. I haven't really figured out like what the rest of this is.
And we all fall down. What's that? Ring around the
rosy. Yeah, I actually thought about that too. I think the biggest message I want to push for this album is like being a child. Like I think that's going to be a really big like theme in it, and like how childlike decisions could like that. Screw some shit up. Yeah.
Childlike behaviors and like just like adamance like in your life today. It's so important to have because like we're all losing connect to as to where we started.
Right.
And, like, I just like
develop.
We're all developing and we all want to be like adults right now, but we're not. We're not. We're just not adults.
Right.
So why can't we? Why can't
but
we be kids?
I don't think it's so much as like letting me be a kid, but like falling into the pit that is
adulthood,
adolescence.
Yeah.
Maybe. And I think it's. I don't want it to be like a very literal like cliche message. I want it to be something like a little bit beyond, and like each track is going to be something. I've got tracks like there's this one called Doing the Dishes where it's like this is going to be like a hard rap track, and it's like anytime I rap about something, it's usually like something I don't like. Doing the Dishes is a prime example. I wrote the verse about like it's kind of I guess about like flexing and how it can be harmful, because I actually have a lot of friends who like post money and shit on their Snap stories or whatever. I'm like, that's I can't get behind that. Right, exactly, yeah. I have a song called, which one should I even bring up? I have a song called Red Eye, which I'm anticipating to get one of my friends to sing a verse on the track at some point.
Who's that?
Who?
We're not naming names.
No,
I thought.
You want to write it down?
Yeah. I don't know if you know her.
Does she go to our school?
Yeah, she does. She was a rising senior.
Don't make a stupid decision like me and just say his name after I write it.
No, I won't. I won't. Her, yeah. You hear me writing on this pizza box. Do you know her? We used to like hate each other, but
Is
like
she in choir?
She's in chamber choir, the girls' choir.
Yeah.
She's like
I think I know who
she's
you're
like the
talking
only
about.
person you can hear when you listen to the choir. But like, yeah, she and I are chill now. We want to work on music together. But this song, Red Eye, is like a kind of like a low point on the album. It's a little bit more chill, and it's kind of like, I think I want it to be the most raw, obviously, because that's what it's gonna be, and I want it to kind of amplify the message about getting yourself dumbed down to a point where what is truly on your mind can slip out. And I think that's definitely something I am a believer in, is when you're under the influence of anything, really, even if it's it's just a person, it can easily kind of harm, it can make your true, it can amplify, like I said earlier, amplify your true motives, your narratives. And I think that can be both a gift and a curse. So there's a lot of two-facedness throughout the album, but at the end of the day, I just want it to be something that other people can take away from it, to some extent. Obviously I have a message for it, but what's more important is that somebody else finds their own message for it. I think that's what is most important for me.
I agree. Actually, when you first told me the album name,
The title,
Painting Daisies in the Kitchen, my mind instantly went to this idea of, I feel like for me personally, the first meaning
Just
I
hearing
thought
the title,
hearing the title, my first impression of the title was that it definitely was going to mean something different to everyone. But my main idea was that it was written on this idea that painting daisies in the kitchen can mean different things to everyone.
Exactly.
For me, painting daisies in the kitchen sounds like thinking back on those days when you were a child, and now looking back and seeing how those change you. Mm-hmm. And I was really surprised by the symbolism. Mm. I feel like with my songs, they're more kind of straightforward. And
which is good when you do it right, and I would say you do that excellently. But
because I feel like one song I've written, and it's one I've shared with really, really close friends because it has the most meaning to me. It's about a personal friend, I don't want to say his name, but
I was looking at the topics we haven't covered yet. How long are we gonna make this?
Yeah.
It's all about.
You're
That's
talking about him.
The thing is, I was gonna release it during the time I was dating Bitch, but the problem was that people would think it would be about her,
right?
And it's not.
It's about a guy.
It's
Is that the one that you've recorded and are ready to release? Whoa.
No, actually, the song I have an original recording of A Photograph Away, but I don't want to release it because I feel like it could use a lot of work and it's not what I want for the song. Okay. It's not the intention. However, the other song I have recorded is a song called "Don't Go," and it's about another really close friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name. You guys wouldn't know him.
Last name. Oh, never mind. If I don't know it, then no, right.
But that's his,
I think I know.
You
talk about him.
I talk about him, but when I've left California, it was super hard, and he's gonna know exactly who he is if he were to listen this far. Which shout out to anyone listening this far.
If you're listening this far,
we're an hour in, and it's
actually this is just fun talking and getting it recorded because I enjoy
this is fun.
The song's about, man, you're going, and the idea of the song is supposed to be from his point of view. I made him kind of detailed.
Oh, you wrote from his point of view?
I asked him, tell me everything you felt. What went through your mind when I told you I'm leaving? And the idea was that the main the chorus is kind of I guess
you can look in the bottom.
Yeah.
The water you can see from the bottom.
I feel like the main point is supposed to be this rhythmic,
it's deep,
vibe of.
Not really. It's
don't go. I need you here to stay. But when we meet again, I'll be counting the days, which is actually
that's the lyric.
That's the actual main chorus, which repeats. But the song kind of talks about
Did you say you recorded this?
Yes, it's finished. It's actually on ukulele. It's my only ukulele song.
I'd like to hear it when you have the chance to play it for me.
I will, no worries. I'm debating whether or not I'll release it soon.
You said you didn't want to release it, right?
I said I don't plan on it, and I don't want to because I feel like I'm gonna look back and feel like I want to change a few things. It's just.
I squirted my Capri Sun into my drink. I hope this doesn't taste like shit. I can barely taste the lemon. It's not mixed up, that's why.
But the main idea of the song is, if you're gone, I don't want you to change, because I feel like at the end of the day, me and him have seen one of our close friends totally like change and
What?
be
At the
different.
end of the day again.
We're still counting those.
We're
up.
practically in October right
Now
now.
we're gonna have to change it to like by the finishing of the
The glass.
24-hour
24-hour
cycle.
period. Yeah.
No, but like, it's like the idea is that, hey, I've seen people change, and who you are as a person is, like, meaningful to me.
I get
Like,
you. Yeah.
I want you to be that pure person I originally met. I
And
want you to
this
be-
is all from what he told you, right? Like what he.
I mean,
what he told you
obviously,
his head.
I have some of my own interpretation of what he said and what he
As
might
you're
have meant.
writing it, yeah.
Yeah, but how
Well,
he
if you're
wrote
just
it,
filling in the blanks, like honestly.
I feel like I was trying to stay with the same idea. Like, I didn't want it to be like a game of Mad Libs where I would have to randomly fill it out and hope it works. I wanted to make sure I could bridge those gaps into his ideas because they kind of sway. I've talked to him and I've showed him the song and he approved of it, which was perfect to me.
He
was,
liked it.
It was satisfying because the song's at the end of the day about him. I've said it again. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But like, just hearing that like the main like idea of his kind of chanting and like, yeah, it's all good. I don't like.
I got distracted. They were spitting fireworks.
You saw
I want you to be there. Anyway, I just want to like kind of list some of the titles and then be on my way about it because
Yeah,
I feel like I'm
we
going
should move on.
Yeah. Just She's a Daydream, again, love song. I'm a Photograph Away, I just talked about that. My French songs, quotations, Au revoir, which is French. It's a satirical
Really?
song. Like,
Au revoir is French. I did not know that.
it's supposed to be like a funny song to kind of contrast the rest. The other song I actually recently wrote.
Can we get in that French song a background chop of me going
Maybe, we'll see. Hell of a View, which that one's like the idea of looking back and saying, maybe even though I'm here where I want to be, it's not perfect. And you have to like kind of respect that.
Yeah.
I just explained Don't Go. Naive, I went into detail.
Yeah.
Nighthawks, I talked about. Designer Eye Bags, which is my favorite out of all I've
The
read.
finisher.
It's the ending one.
That's a great song title.
Yeah, no,
Designer Eye Bags.
I was so proud of
Because
it.
you were talking about that too.
Like-
about your eye bags.
Yeah, no, like one iconic used to be super iconic things. I used to have really, really bad eye bags. I used to like never sleep. I had like legit
Yeah,
sleeping
we already
problems.
talked about this.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, we literally already.
Yeah, we
like,
already did.
Yeah, I
It
know.
kind of doesn't feel like it because I didn't realize we've been recording this. It doesn't
Yeah,
feel
no.
like we have.
Anyway, I still need an album title at the end of the day.
We're gonna.
I said
we're
it
gonna,
again.
We're gonna like
Cyrus.
your album title is "At the End of the Day" by Cyrus.
Honestly,
Honestly, that actually.
That's not bad.
it's not terrible.
At the end of the day,
Y'all just witnessed
We'll
the
think about
creation, motherfucker.
So let's go. Let's slide right into the next. Are we
Five
talking about
Guys.
Well, I just want to.
So this is a complete polar opposite of what we were talking
Well,
about.
we
which
need
is
something.
music.
No,
It's
we're
a- I'm
screwing
sick of
that.
talking about
we're
music.
screwing that. We're segueing into something else. When do we segue into that?
Well, if we
I don't
don't
want to
have
talk about fucking
anything
Five
else.
Guys yet.
Well, was there any particular reason why you guys decided to have?
It's something we had an
Sadbois?
obsession. We have an obsession with.
What? Music?
Five Guys.
Obsession.
Obsession?
An obsession. We
Five
totally
Guys.
do.
Yeah, I don't think I've eaten at Five Guys in like 8 years.
Like
Like,
that's not your obsession then.
well, you could make it my obsession.
Or guess
Since
what?
I am now an honorary, or not honorary. Since I am
Anyway.
now a.
Five Guys is like we love their fries. That's the main idea.
The main, it was always used
They
to be
do have good fries. I do remember. I swear that is disgusting. Never mix these two, because they're not good together.
Well, because
Orange and lime.
No.
bubbly.
The
it's green apple. You
green
idiot.
apple with lemonade.
Oh, ew.
Why would
It was
you?
nasty. Well, I thought I didn't have much in here.
That's
so
sour.
it squirted.
Well, like anyway, I guess we did Five Guys. I feel like it's kind of a comforting place because
It
we all
is.
like food.
And
Yeah,
the-
and they have
I like-
peanuts, right?
I like the people. We never eat the.
We
peanuts.
never eat the peanuts.
Really?
But like you can
That's
eat
the
peanuts.
only thing I remember about Five Guys is that they have peanuts trays on the thing.
Free
Yeah.
peanuts. Yeah.
That's
The-
nice.
The guys that work there are nice.
Oh yeah, no, they're so cool.
They're really chill. Like
Yeah.
they see us like all the time.
They reckon.
Yeah, we're loud.
Hey, it's the
we hang out there
Sadbois.
for hours.
That's cool. Is
Like-
that like how long they last?
Like 2
Sometimes.
2 hours, 3
Nice.
hours tops.
Yeah.
That's dope.
No, there was one time when Jake, and I, we had like a super long one.
We had a really long one once, but like
A long sad. Okay. So when school starts, it's gonna be weird because like I have youth group with my church on Wednesday nights, so I might have to like go back and forth depending on. Like,
I mean, it's like
It's right after school.
It's like right after school.
Oh,
and like
right, because it's lunch. I always forget. Yeah.
yeah, most of us just like leave around like 4:30ish, 5ish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Yeah. like I'll have time to
Depending
do
on
all
how long the rants can
my
go.
homework.
Yeah, it just depends on what's recent.
See, I can rant about anything. That's like what I
That's
one
the,
thing
that's
I love
the
about
fun
myself
thing
is
about
like
you, yeah.
That's another reason we added you.
really that I can rant about.
Yeah, we were like
anything,
talking about
We
like
need better ranters because I feel like a lot
Daniel can't fucking rant for his life.
Sorry, Daniel, I love
It's
you.
true. I was about to say like, oh shit, I said his name, but then I realized.
But he's a sad boy, so we
it
can't,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
We can totally dox him.
We
He
don't
lives
fucking
on-
know the
okay.
rules. We can let's anonymous this guy Daniel and like find out where he lives and take his money and whatnot.
Jake doesn't have much to rant about.
I don't either, but I can rant about it. Like when I get upset about something, like I go off.
Like you don't have to have something to rant
Did
about.
you hear me like when I was talking about? I'm gonna write these names down. There's two people that just recently broke up, and I'm so proud of the girl for doing.
Oh, you texted.
Yeah,
I definitely know.
remember
I'm
when
not
I
mad.
was like when they did that thing where it was her birthday and he wanted to do.
I fucking
remember when
hated that.
I
You
got
flipped
so
the shit.
mad.
I'm not.
I
hip,
got
Paul.
mad.
You got mad too.
I'm not hip. Wait, I'm not hip. Paul, who?
I'm gonna tell. Okay, we're
here,
gonna
I'll-
give these two people code names.
So,
I don't know if you know these people. These people are rising seniors.
Kind of saying it aloud.
Ho.
Ho and Saint. She can be Saint.
Saint. I was gonna say Sweetie, but that works.
No,
too.
she's a Saint because she's been put through so much by
Do
Ho.
you know them?
Which is like
I mean,
kind of a
congratulations.
terrible
Like,
thing. Yeah.
he just fucked himself over.
exactly right. And you know, like I've been friends with him for a long, long time, but I'm slowly losing so much respect for that man because he's just some of the like stuff like that he'd been doing
That's-
for months and months. Like, and she
That's
would keep giving him chances and chances upon chances. Like, and I kept telling her all her friends wanted her to dump him, but like she never did it. And then she finally did it, and I was like, girl, I'm proud.
God
of you, okay,
bless
like she did a great job. I'm proud of her. But
I want
anyways,
to rant
now
about
it's time
these
for
two
our next
people.
relationship. Who
We're gonna call
nicknames-
them Beans and Squirrel. No,
You
but
come
here's
up with those.
okay. But here's my favorite thing about this: that what's good is that
Travis,
they
go.
sound like
Yeah.
they don't correlate, right?
I said yeah.
Like
No.
when you think of squirrel, you wouldn't really think of beans, which is perfect for this
That is so
relationship
perfect.
because they don't work.
They don't work out.
They're so blindly in love, and it frustrates me because Beans on his own is one of the coolest guys I've met.
Honestly,
I can click
not
with
one
him.
of the coolest, but like he's up
He's
there.
chillest. He's one of the sorry. I said chillest because
Yeah, not
He's
coolest.
like
He's
yeah.
kinda like
I don't know him
Boris.
very well, but
Have
I
you
believe
met Justin Timberlake?
oh, you got me there.
Oh
man.
shit!
Hey, you said his name.
Oh my
I
god.
saw him in concert a couple.
Okay, we'll just
months
call
ago.
him Shakira from now on.
That's his code name.
Wait, no, but we already called. Fuck.
no, we said Shakira's name.
Oh my.
It's
Who the fuck's
nameception. I don't know.
What's a Shakira?
Guys, this is my impression of Shakira when the water's too hot. She's like,
Oh yeah. My favorite thing about her being called Squirrel is that she's fucking. My favorite thing about her being called Squirrel is that she's completely fucking nuts. She
oh,
ruins
that's good.
everything
That's good.
great about Beans. Like Beans, like I can click with. He has his own hobbies and like all these cool things about him, but he doesn't do that with. Fuck.
With a beep. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm gonna have to
This is what happens
listen
when you
to
get
this
on hardcore
whole
rants.
hour and a half
See,
long
this is the problem
podcast
with my
just to
ranting.
bleep 3 names.
Shit.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry. No, but like when I'm ranting this hard about it, because
Nah, it's
you're
fine.
like
It's hard to avoid people's like. I just realized that.
Yeah, it's really hard. Why do we do this?
Yeah.
I mean, that's chill, but like you just have to focus,
anyway,
And
with,
continue.
laser
with
focus.
Yeah.
like Squirrel,
2 to 1 to 0.
I
0, baby. I'm
no, he said Shakira.
Shit.
Wait, I said it.
Shakira.
But like, no, with Squirrel, she's like, I feel like in a sense she's kind of manipulative.
Really?
Like she like wants
Oh,
the
yeah.
relationship to be her way. And,
Oh,
like
yeah.
back me up on this.
But what's his name doesn't even notice.
Birthday.
Well, I
It
feel
was
like
Beans' birthday, and I remember this conversation very, very clearly. She was wanting to go to dinner with him, and it's a nice offer. It's a nice offer to go to dinner with your girlfriend on your birthday. Like I didn't get to do that. I don't recall. No, I mean,
shade,
no,
shade,
it's
shade.
not
Oh, would
shade.
you rather
It's not
not
shade.
or
It's not
have
shade.
this?
I'm kidding,
happen,
I'm kidding,
right?
It's not shade. I just didn't get the opportunity. I got to eventually.
no, I'm just being.
We get it.
I'm just
But
being
like
dick.
he got
Anyways,
to and
yeah.
like I remember this clearly. He it was his birthday. She told him, "You can go
2:15.
We can go out for your
2:15.
birthday,
I'll put my
but
receiver in.
can you please
sorry.
choose somewhere
worries.
nice? You have to choose somewhere nicer.
McDonald's.
That's what he wanted. I think. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
Wait,
wanting, like,
she
somewhere-
asked him to choose somewhere nice.
Yeah.
On his birthday.
On his birthday.
I mean, maybe you
Choose
want to
wherever you
chill.
want to go,
Alright.
but it has to be nice.
That's a little sus, but okay.
Little sus. I did
Because
not
anywhere you have to
enjoy
go,
that.
they have to have vegan tofu burgers with
Okay, and if there's
no fries and apple
Okay, you can
slices.
pick anything, but it has to be Chipotle.
that's me.
Pretty much.
Mood. I love Chipotle.
I like-
Okay,
Shout
and
out.
then the other deal. Can they sponsor us? Okay,
Hold on, really?
Show Chipotle
The
workers
other-
if you're
the-
watching this, take this up with your... Oh, I need to take my contacts out, too.
the other thing was
Actually, not if I'm...
No-
Not if I'm pulling it
no
off.
straight man would want to go out
I'm gonna watch this.
and fucking take pictures on his own will.
Can I... Okay, I think my phone is about to die, so can we, like... Is there an outlet nearby where we could
Let's check the percent real quick.
check my percentage?
Doesn't say.
0512. Everybody knows my passcode now.
Oh,
41. No, we're good.
Oh, we're actually good.
Because I guess the screen's not on. It's not. I'll be right back. Keep talking. I can hear you.
So, like, that's all I got, really.
I mean, okay, my main thing is that I wanted to respect Squirrel for a while, and a lot of people, oddly enough, they were like, why do you have this? They didn't really do anything to me yet. And, like, I know people were annoyed,
What do you
but
mean?
then,
When? What are you talking about now?
how people just don't like
Oh, yeah,
Squirrel,
you're
how the
talking
lunch group kind of left, right?
Yeah.
You got this creepy ass cat clock hanging in your bathroom.
Oh, yeah, true. Anyway, what's it called?
It's dead.
It's still scary.
With,
Don't worry, I didn't
with
feed it for a
Squirrel,
while.
like, she, like,
Do you have any more like specific bitchy
I-
things she's done?
oh, yeah,
I
no,
wanna
no,
hear
don't
it.
worry.
She left
it's
like
leaving.
half her friends
Yeah.
for like just this guy. She once invited
I'm gonna
a friend over and made plans
That's so
to
weird
take
idea.
pictures for her project
Drink
that
it
she
right
had
now,
to
no
do.
balls, true.
No.
Okay.
Fine.
It actually looks pretty cool.
It looks cool.
So
Takes a retainer.
I'm a nerd. This is the only way you can keep your pearly whites.
No, I know, that's all good.
Yeah. My teeth are great. I have a great. What's it called?
I don't. My teeth are fucked.
Oh,
God,
That
your
tastes like
face.
vinegar.
oh jeez.
It looks like vinegar.
Okay, so wait. She invited this girl to hang out with her and do this
Yeah.
photo project,
It's like
and then she
rotting
shows
rectum.
up and what's his name? And Beans is there. Beans is
She
there.
didn't know.
She didn't know. And then she tries to hang out with what's her name?
Squirrel.
Squirrel. After taking photos as they originally planned, she kicks her out.
Whose house was it? Was it her house?
It was at Squirrel's house.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because she wanted to hang with Beans. So she just kicked her friend out who she already made plans with. And that was the same
Because
day.
everyone knows you can't
That
hang
was the
out with your
same.
boyfriend
Can we mention
Oh, she wouldn't care if we mentioned her name, but we should. Put
No,
on
we
the
won't.
rules.
We'll call her.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna call her. What's the thing we did on
Terrifying?
our project?
What?
What's the girl's name in
project?
Seinfeld?
Oh, what's the girl's name in Seinfeld? Crap.
We're just
Suzanne?
gonna call her Honey. Call her Honey.
Honey.
I'm hoping I got the right person.
Because
Is that the right person, right?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Is that the right person?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
her.
Okay. So.
I've never met her.
Honey,
I'm
you're
sorry.
our code.
Honey made
I
plans.
love her. She's
Honey-
actually so great.
She's actually awesome. So Honey made plans with Squirrel
yeah.
like a week in advance to that whole thing. So, Squirrel canceled on Honey before that,
Sure.
and that made Honey very mad.
I don't
Respect
blame
him.
Honey.
Respect.
Yeah, and then she went to go hang with Beans. Beans.
So they're just like this exclusive little group.
No,
A
but
little
here's the
group,
thing.
a
I
little
want to say
couple.
say they're exclusive, but they intrude. Like they're so like
They're
touchy.
intrusive.
You can't have it both ways though. You can't
No.
intrude and then kick out because you want to be with.
No,
like,
you can't.
That's the problem.
Here's
There you
the
go.
thing.
Obnoxious.
With their dates, they go out and they
go overboard.
They go introverted, and then when they're
That's
out
lame.
in public, they try to branch out to like.
They try to show off
Anything.
in a sense.
And
Anyway,
they don't have anything to
you
show off.
can't
Bitch,
have it both
me
ways.
and my girlfriend, holy fucking shit. They think she went up to my girlfriend and
Yeah.
Dad said, "I think me and Beans love each other more than you and him."
Who?
You
Oh,
and my
Okay, no, you
girlfriend."
want to
I
hear
was like, what?
You want to hear the
You
thing?
throw
No,
hands.
you want to hear the thing that almost made me like legit start like cursing her out and like start shit talking her and
She would.
Beans?
What?
When I first brought my girlfriend to the lunch group, She looked at me dead in the face with my girlfriend right fucking next to me and said, "Is that your girlfriend?" And I was so pissed off. As one,
Wow.
Is it fucking obvious? Are you
Who
fucking
gives a
blind?
shit?
Okay, honestly, I think it's just that squirrel has the brain of a nut.
She has the brain of a squirrel.
Like
a great nickname
she can
for
she
her.
can be good at all the in like
I
all
don't
her
know
classes,
her.
but
I
she's
only
actually
talk to
fucking
her like
dumbass.
in class where she always talks like this and she thinks she's better.
Yeah,
no,
because
but, like,
that's what she is.
The fact that she had said it so obnoxiously in front of my fucking girlfriend, right there. And
What was
told
her reaction? Like, what did she do?
My girlfriend
She's
sat
chill.
there. Like, my girlfriend's so chill, and I
just
love
fucking
how
chill.
chill she
Yeah.
took that. I was like, holy shit,
Like, who
if
gives
I
a
were
shit?
you, I would have been pissed.
I'll be
and I'm
honest.
still pissed.
Me,
I don't
me
blame
and my
you.
girlfriend,
I
we would
would've
have
been
stood the
pissed
fuck
too.
up and put
I
our
looked at her
boxing
and
gloves
said-
on.
Yeah,
I
no,
looked at
we
her-
would have been like, is this proof enough for you to
And I-
start
and I
fucking
know-
up
and I
in the
know-
middle of the lunchroom?
She starts fucking.
Is this proof, bitch?
But I feel like I know she
Who
like
loves each other more now?
she realized I caught on to what she said because I looked at her confused and like struck because I never thought she'd say that.
Right.
I try to have a mutual respect for people again,
Obviously.
like I said. But like when she had said that, all my respect for her went down the drain. Like I didn't shit talk
I don't
her.
have any, like, I
Yeah.
pretty much lost.
I didn't shit talk her when she came into the group. When forcibly brought her, I didn't object. Everyone else did.
I know, he said it again.
I
my God.
object to
Why
you
do you
using his
always
name.
say names?
I'm
He's,
stupid.
he's caught up in a
Slow
rant. I don't know.
down.
I'm caught up in a rant.
It's okay. It's okay.
Like, it's the fact that, like, I didn't object when Beans brought her. I didn't object when people were hating on her. I didn't object.
Because you didn't really know her that well, but that alone was enough for you. Like, I don't blame you.
Like, I didn't object when people started leaving the lunch group. I stayed longer than most people did. Mm-hmm. And then
No, I left immediately.
I left later
I'll
and
be
came
honest.
back, right?
But you could go, like, any of y'all could go wherever you want. Like, that's
Yeah.
Honestly,
that's why I'm glad I'm not in, like, a group.
Like,
people tell me, like, you should join my friend group, and I'm like, yeah, that's not really how I operate, but okay, I'll give it a shot.
as long as I got my girlfriend, I don't really give a shit where I go.
It's cute. I miss having a girlfriend.
Though, like, just the fact that she wants to put herself on this pedestal she so definitely does not ever deserve.
Deserve the pedestal, yeah.
She tries to act like she's the queen and that she's the shit, but honestly, she's literal shit.
She is the shit without the.
Yeah.
She is shit.
She's just
Exactly.
shit. Squirrel can eat some nuts, honestly.
Yeah,
My
the nuts she'll never get.
Bitch ass.
I don't even know what they're like. I mean,
Just
they're,
like, what?
one of these days they're gonna realize they're really
They're
just
blind.
fucking jerking each other off, and that's all it is. That's not a relationship. Like,
Yeah.
Jerking each other off.
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
like,
unless it's to your homies, that's not gay.
What's so funny?
unless you
then?
have like the,
What
it's the fact that
I'm just looking at
Squirrel
myself
had
and some shit.
the audacity and like the lack of respect to like kind of say that caught me off guard. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
like that's
And
fucked.
y'all weren't even like tight, so she had no reason to like question it. Just like say, hey, like, don't be a bitch.
I was like straight up about to like fucking lose it on her.
I don't blame you.
And
then if you had done that, she would have done something like,
I don't give
How
a fuck
dare
what she
you.
would have done. She can't do shit to me.
That's very true.
like. But
What is she
I
gonna do?
think she would've
Complain about me to
spun it on
to
you.
all of her friends who fucking hate her?
Why is she even in y'all group anymore? Like,
She's not.
because
Not no.
We just both said the name.
oh my god, I'm at one.
Aha!
No, I stopped myself though.
I
didn't
have
say it.
saying.
not done it yet.
Cyrus
I
did
stopped
it
myself.
correctly for once. Okay.
Beans.
This is gonna be a pain in the ass to edit, but I'm gonna do it.
You got it.
You know it.
Shout out to Drew for the editing.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Drew because he's the only one that knows how to edit.
Well, really,
anything.
it's not even editing. I'm just sitting here listening, waiting. Okay, now I gotta bleep that. So I do edit and I love editing, but like this is just gonna be tedious. Like
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
don't mind doing it because I
Hey,
think
I
it'll
only
be a
did
great
one.
final product.
I only
but
did one.
I'm only at one
You
as
did-
well.
No,
But
you
you're
didn't.
at two.
You're at
now
two.
because
You're at two.
What the fuck have I
We're
done?
keeping score. What are you at? You're like 4. Right?
I'm at 4.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
So
I'm not here to
I'm
s-
listening for 7. So I
It took you a while.
I know. I'm not very good at math, as you can tell.
My math is suck.
My math is suck.
Guck.
It's Illuminati.
It's good. My math
Get
is
in the
good.
guck. Yeah,
Come
today
in
he-
the guck.
He spelled the fuck wrong. The
Earlier.
guck.
So I told him to come in the guck.
So I feel like next year when we go to school, I don't know where I'm gonna sit, Just not with beans.
Honestly,
and slow.
I know that. I
Yeah.
feel like I just want to go
Let's
into
make
like
our
the
own group. What?
Yeah, that's a
the
great
hell?
fucking idea.
Yeah,
Let's make our own group.
we gotta
Fuck.
chill in like a classroom because I want to.
No.
No.
Why? That's
Why not?
overrated.
Yeah, teachers.
Teachers are gross. Unless it's like...
Unless it's Mr. Davis.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Davis
Davis
is
is
the only...
fucking
Oh, are we allowed to say teachers' names?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a last name.
Fuck teachers.
It's a last name.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
Davis
You
is
want
If I were
me
to
the
say
only
his-
teacher I would
You want
like...
me to say his full fucking legal name? I'll
Let me
fucking
say
do it.
Mr.
I don't even know his
Mr.
first
Blank
name.
Blank Davis.
You want me to say my parents'
Edward.
names?
His middle name's like
Mom and
Edward,
Dad.
probably. A white name. My middle name's
You
William.
don't know
Who am I
his
kidding?
first name?
Wait, your middle
I
name's
do.
what?
I'm pretending like I don't.
Oh wow,
What-
that's
what's
really
your middle
funny.
William.
Hey, that's
Like
my
your first name. What's your middle name?
Isaiah.
That's a
That's
a
a
biblical
gay-ass name.
No, it's cool. It's like my favorite.
Actually, if you were to flip
it's
my
my
first,
favorite book in the Bible.
if you were to flip my first and middle name, my initials would spell ice.
That's cool. Now you're
Dude,
Key,
and if you were to flip
Key.
all my initials and change the letters in the first of them, I could spell anything I wanted.
And if I added 5, it could be penis.
If I had 3 more middle names, it could be penis.
Right? Yeah. What's your middle name? I don't know. Oh, you're Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Yeah. Duh. Okay.
William Mitchell Satterfield, just doxing Mitch.
Lives at X Street.
Lives in Wonderland Highway.
I think we're just about done. Do we have anything else to talk about? Like, what's on this list here?
5.
Wait,
We've
we
been
are-
here for like an hour. How long our podcasts usually last?
A couple hours.
Hour and a half.
couple hours. Let's
Couple
keep going.
hours.
We could keep
Really?
going.
Who's gonna listen to all this?
No, we're not gonna keep.
Yeah, I know.
We can cut it off right here. We never finished talking about blind.
By who?
Blind.
Ooh, hold
Check the code.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't really want to talk about it.
I don't wanna get into that.
I don't want. That's like a topic for another time.
Yeah, because we've already gone
Well,
on long.
we got you
long
baited now.
tangents.
Now you gotta come back next time to find out who that is.
Yeah. Grab you by the
Well-
balls. Tell you to come check out our next episode.
Yeah, come check out our balls. Is that what we're doing?
No, Mitchell. No.
Nope.
Well,
Well,
oh hi.
this has been fun. I like your infinity mirror.
It
I
is-
keep looking in it. There goes my hand. Did you know
That's
mirrors reflect all light but absorb green light, and that's why when you look back, like there's no
Yeah.
such thing as a perfect mirror. Like some of them absorb a tiny bit of green light. That's why when you look further back, it looks more green.
Did you know that aliens are green?
Dude, wait, what?
How do you
And
know?
You
that's
still
where
believe in
they hide
aliens?
in the
Dude,
far
I
back of
think
the
our
windows.
President Trump is an alien who wants to kill
Wait,
us
you see
all.
this? Is this an alien?
Dude,
No,
that's
it's
a
just
condom
green.
for my controller. Stop.
Because you
Dude, when I'm playing Fortnite.
oh, you fucking
You can't play Fortnite. We just went over your
Constantly
account not working,
jerking it
dumbass.
Fuck. You didn't hear that.
that sucks.
I can play Fortnite. I'm really good at it.
No, you're not. Shut up.
I'm bad. I don't have any.
I'm
I only have
Garb.
one squad's dub, and
You know
because
what?
the guy carried
I
me.
lasted.
Oh, my
longer-
dubs-
Shout out to. I'm gonna say his handle right now. Shout out to the notorious Cam. He's cool. You should friend him on PSN because he got me my first dub, and he's a cool guy. Anyways, that was probably not appropriate, but it's okay. I don't mind.
I like the randomness of this.
I do too. It's very like lax, and I like it.
Yeah. Well, is this where we're gonna end it then?
I would be happy.
Is this
ending
where
it
we're
right
ending?
here.
I want to end it at an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. We're at 1:28:08.
All right. How can we kill 2 minutes?
Okay,
We
Cyrus,
could-
beat your dick.
Damn, you just
Okay,
whipped it
damn
out
it.
real fast.
Well, that was too fast. So.
I'm sorry. I was
Of course
excited.
you're fast.
I've been waiting for this moment this whole podcast.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild. I'm still playing with my pillow. I've been playing with this like the
I
whole
was gonna
time.
say like the whole time.
the entire time. This is entertaining, you know? Like, it's one of those pillows that changes
Hey.
colors when you sweat.
Yeah, we've been talking about that for a while now.
What? The pillow?
Yeah,
Not really.
you've been drawing with this whole time.
Just like every once in a while, I'll be like, hey, look at this cool dick I drew or something. Like,
Shout out to my girlfriend for still being awake. What the fuck?
Dude,
your
shout out
girlfriend's
to
awake.
my
bed.
Shout out to these two for staying awake through the whole
shout
podcast.
out to
Like,
my girlfriend for being asleep and getting the proper amount of
shout out
rest.
to my girlfriend for not existing.
No, you
Shout out
said-
to my ex for dumping
Drew,
me
you
over
should-
politics.
No, Drew,
This
have you heard
is
the
a
joke
shout
of
out to my ex.
girlfriend's like this? My girlfriend's like the square root of negative 100. A perfect
She's
10, but
unreal.
imaginary.
Oh, that's cute. My
Wow.
girlfriend is pi because she's irrational.
Damn.
Just kidding.
She's
I don't
a
have
rash?
a girlfriend. Irrational.
a rash.
She got a rash.
She's got a rash.
I don't know.
Ew.
Why don't you ask her?
Hey. Just start to yell.
Hey, what's her coat? Hey, Stacy. Where's
Wait,
your
which
rat?
one's
How's
that?
your rash?
Oh yeah.
Stacy. Oh, I thought we were talking
Stacy's
about
mom.
Honey.
She's got it going on. No, Honey is like an
Yeah.
awesome person.
She's honestly
She's the
She's-
go. She's my go-to.
She
okay?
answered our questions for Drew.
my
and
ride or
A.
die. Okay. She
I don't
put
know
a
what
bunch of
that
questions
means.
for Drew and A. Ride or die. I don't either, but I think it means she's pretty cool.
I think.
I think it means she's pretty.
You know what?
Because
She is
if
pretty
it
cool.
does, then that's what she is.
All right. This is Mitch.
5 seconds till an hour
My
30.
name.
Cyrus, yo.
And I'm Drew
I'm the
Rushline.
dude.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you on the next episode of Sad with the Boys. And
We are
we're
out.
clear.
We're clear.
Bye, Carly.